G'day everybody, welcome back. Today was going to be all about Mazda and Bongo and get the other ute fixed and sorted. And then last night we had 25 mil of rain, so we had an inch on the old scale. And what that means is that the paddock is wet, which means it's a good time to do the rotary hoe, because then I don't get bathed in dust like a big old fat pig. So let me show you what we're going to do, and then I'll do a bit of drone footage, and then we'll do some more droning and we'll come back afterwards. But let me show you what we're trying to achieve. So today's mission is to rotary hoe patch 5, 6, 7 and maybe 8 and possibly 9. But let's start with, this is 7. So about 18 months ago we bought this block and we marked out where everything was going to go, and we started to prep the rows for the trees, and everything was going really well. And then there was a significant delay encountered with our water. So we let patch 5, which is down there, 6, which is this ridge line here, 7 and 8 go back to nature. And nature's done a pretty good job. You can still see where we went, but nature's claiming it back. There's plenty of rocks, and it makes for some crazy shit. We break a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to get through today without breaking something, which would be really unusual. So these are the top rows of patch 7, and I did these this morning. We've already ripped where the water line's going to go. So there's 4 short rows here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other thing I did in patch 9 today was, I'll just walk up through the road I haven't built yet. There's a road going here. Can you see it? You can sort of see it. Except instead of going that way, it's going to go that way. That's a different story. It's very, very steamy. It wasn't cold for very long. I did have a jumper on this morning. So this is patch 9. It's all pegged and ready to go. There's a road goes through that tree. And I did 1 row this morning in patch 9. Now this is unripped, so normally I rip 3 times, 1, 2, 3. But this morning, because the ground was soft, I thought I'd give it a go, and it's not too bad. Still plenty of rocks, but I need to get the ripper in anyway, because I want to put a rip line which gives the trees a way in. So anyway, I'll walk down to the car, I'll do some droning. We'll sort of go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's pretty windy. We'll see how the drone goes, and then we'll have a look at the tractor, and then we'll get on with it. Okay, so these are slash killers and rotary hoe killers, and there's a few of them, particularly through this little section here. There's like a rock bar runs up along this ridge, so we just have to pull them out and pick them up later. I won't get any drone footage today. It's a bit windy, the drone won't fly, so I'll leave a couple of rows over there and we'll get some drone footage. It looks fantastic. So the strategy is 2 passes over each row. So you go up 1, down the 2nd, up the 3rd, back the 2nd, up the 1st and down the 3rd. And you do them in reverse order each way. That's my plan anyway. The weapon of choice today is the Fiat. Herbie's still needs a head gasket. Here's another one of these rocks. They're everywhere. Some of them are small enough that they get jammed in the blades, and then all hell breaks loose. So the Fiat's the tractor of choice. Direct drive through to the rock. Direct drive through to the hoe rather than off the gearbox. Seems to be working a bit better, which is good. I am down a couple of blades, but that's all right. This is like the draft run. Before we plant, I will make sure it's got a full set of blades. We'll do another pass over the paddock and away we go. So this is a Fiat 411RB. It's a petrol. It's got 8 speeds, most of them slow. And we're using a Cosmo Bully UL48. It is sitting, I noticed before, a little bit left bias, which is fine. I just have to allow for that. I tend to drive off the front right tyre, which is tyres in line with sort of the centre line of this tyre and the inside edge of the front tyre. So we'll turn fuel on, see if it'll fire after lunch. I did have it running this morning, ran okay. Oil's a good colour, there's no water in it. Key, let's see if it'll kick. It's encouraging. Just give it a little bit of choke. As you can see, direct drive straight through the tractor, so whatever that tractor is doing, the hoe on the back will do. It's just something I've got to be careful with. I do need to bring a grease gun out this afternoon or tonight and give everything a good grease. We are losing a little bit of oil, we always have, out of there, so we'll get saddled up and we'll go for a drive. Now when I said I wasn't going to break something, this doesn't count. So this is the safety shroud that goes over the clutch for the hoe, and it's clearly not made of Australian steel because it broke, but that's all right. We'll persist. It's good because now I can see the clutch a bit better. So this is the 3 rows that run along the fence line for patch 5, and as you can see the soil's already starting to dry out and it's a little bit sandy. I also have 3 rows that run up the hill. There's one here, and believe it or not, there is actually a 3rd one here. Now I ran into a rock up here a couple of months ago and completely destroyed everything, so I've got a digger coming this weekend and I'm actually going to strip this hill this way and try and fix the rock problem. But now I'll just keep working patch 6. So this is 5, 6 goes down to the road and then 7's on the other side of the road. So I'll just keep working 6 and 7 up and down until I run out of fuel or emotional energy. Righto, so this is 2 passes with the hoe, and it looks pretty good. And this is 1 pass with the hoe. Again, these have been done before, but they're getting there. So I'll do a bit more, and it's going to rain again, I think. So the hoe's going alright. We'll have a quick look underneath and make sure I've got some blades left. I think I've busted a couple again. So definitely missing 2 on that outside edge there. and 2 on this edge here, maybe even 3 out on that far side. But that's all right. It's part of farming. Righto, so we'll just leave it there. I've still got to do patch 8 and 9, so there's plenty of time to get some drone footage. These are the priority. I've got trees to put in these already, so we'll keep chipping away, and yeah, we'll come back again and have another look. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Give us a bell or a thumbs up, whatever it is. Take some bugs with you. So anyway, be safe, have a great day. So that's the southern end of the block, and that's the tractor, and it's just run out of fuel. The car's 1.6 k's that way. So this is what happens when you go, I'll just do a little bit more, and then you run out of fuel. Well, we've run out of something, it stopped. So go get some fuel, go get some water after a walk, and keep on choogling. So I'm not a rocket scientist, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to grow some trees in that. Yeah, we've had some rain today and last night, and yes, I've just turned it over, and yes, it's full of weeds and shit, but overall, pretty happy. Except that the car is now there, the tractor is there, and I've got to go back down there, so more of that exercise coming up. Righto, so we'll do a bit of a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I got 16 busted blades. Bugger.